Stay in there, stay in there, stay in there. Gotcha.
That's one of them too.
Got it.
Got one. Well, what's up, guys? It's Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and it's another beautiful day in southern Oklahoma. I think that's about to come to an end for a little while. I think it's supposed to be in the mid 60s, low 70s today, and then our temperatures are going to drop. But aside from that, today we're going to say goodbye to some animals. It's the time of year where baby goats have aged out. It's time to start seeing some of them leave the farm, and I'm probably going to let a couple big goats go as well. So I'm going to separate, try to pin up all the does and stuff. We really just don't do as much with goats as we used to. You guys know that. We've kind of switched to the little donkeys. The little donkeys have done very well for us. The goats are great. They have a purpose. We've had goats around here for, Emily's 14, so like 12 years. And I don't think we're going to be getting rid of all the goats anytime soon, but we've got more than what we need. And even if we do decide to go ahead and process one or two here and there, I don't need a dozen, 12, 15 does anymore. And if we're talking about straight income from livestock, from an animal, the little mini donkeys sell for a lot more money than goats do. Now, the goat market's been great the last few years. Last year we were selling kids, 50-pound kids, at an auction for over $5 a pound. The market's not as high this year, but I'm going to sell a few to the Eddie family. Brandon, and I don't know if anyone else is coming with him today. It's in the middle of the day. I'm sure his kids are all in school. But Brandon's going to come out and buy a few of our goats. I think I'm going to let him purchase a couple of this year's doe kids and probably some older does. And you'll at least get to follow them over at the Eddie Family Farm. They're on YouTube, Facebook. Go check them out. He'll be here in just a little bit. So I'm going to try to get everybody separated and pinned up before he gets here so we can sort and figure out what he wants. Thank you to Helix Sleep for sponsoring today's video. Now, DJ and I have been sleeping on our Helix mattress for, well, I guess since about June of last year. And I'm telling you, a good mattress means the world to getting a good night's sleep. Helix Sleep makes premium mattresses and bedding that are customized to fit your needs and conveniently shipped right to your door. So how does the process work? We all know that everybody's a little bit different. Some are back sleepers, some are side sleepers. Some people get really hot when they sleep, like me. DJ's always cold, but we tend to sleep on our sides. And the cool thing about Helix is you go to their website and you fill out this quiz to match your unique body type and sleep preference, which makes it perfect for you. So basically, you fill out the quiz. You don't have to go through and pick out which mattress you think is going to work for you. They pretty much tell you which one's going to work for you. And for us personally, it was the Helix Midnight Luxe. And it is so luxe. Now, I know most of you guys think that I'm cooler than the other side of the pillow, but when it comes to sleeping, I get hot. And DJ, with those ladies' hormones, she sweats at night sometimes. And that's why I'm glad we upgraded to the Glaciotex cooling cover. This thing, it's like, well, cooler than the other side of a pillow. It literally pulls the heat away from your body. And it's a little different than any other mattress I've slept on, but I cannot stand to be hot at night in bed. I can't stand it. So with Helix mattresses, you get a 100-night sleep trial, a 10-year warranty, and they've got several different financing options if that's something you're looking for. Give Helix a look. They're going to ship this thing directly to your front door. You pop it out of the box, unroll it. When you cut that plastic off, it just goes, I mean, the thing comes shrink wrapped to your front door. It's pretty neat. So if you're interested in purchasing a new mattress, visit helixsleep.com/armsfamily to get 20% off your Helix mattress plus 2 free pillows. And a little of that to entice the girls. And I think, like I said, we'll lock them up in this pen. And it shouldn't be hard to entice them in. Just open the gate and dump out some feed, and they should all come in. Then I'll lock the baby goats up separate from the other babies. I'll probably pin them up, maybe see if I can run them in there, and then we can sort through them easier. There you go. Come on, goats. Come on, goats. Come on, goats. Confusion on what I'm asking you to do, goats. Come on, goats. Come on, goats. Come on, goats. Come eat. Bear. Yeah, this is going to be fun. So I got all the baby goats pinned up because I fed over here, and a few moms come in. All the babies just come in. I shut the gate and kept RJ and the donkeys. Everybody's separate. So baby goats are pinned up. No problem at all. The mamas, they're like, we're not stupid, bro. We know you're up to something. Now, if I was trying to catch a goose and ducks, that would be accomplished. And chickens over here with the baby goats. But some of you girls are being hard-headed, and I'm thinking that's probably one I'm going to sell. That one's probably one I'm going to sell. And obviously we're not going to be selling Houston's pretty goats, pretty does. We're not going to sell Skip or Lambert. Lambert's over here. She's our local mascot, really. That's about it. But yeah, they know something's up. And this little doe here is definitely going, but she's hoping to get bred, and she doesn't need it right now. But she's been hanging out on the fence bugging Isaac for the last week. In other news, look how much it's greening up in here. And if we can get a few less head of goats, this pasture will get a chance to grow a little bit. The bottom is not growing very well, but donkeys and alpacas are rough on the grass. They eat it down much shorter than the goats. The goats don't graze. I mean, this is short, don't get me wrong, but they don't pull it up and cut it off right at the ground. They leave a little bit to grow, don't they? Oh, bear. And the donkeys and alpacas, oh my gosh, they're overgrazers big time. So I don't know how I'm going to get these goats caught, because they do not care to go in that pen. And speaking of the baby goats, I actually sold one the other day. The twin to this little doe left a couple days ago. I sold him. It's like, well, I say I did. It was Houston's goat, so Houston got to keep the money. But we sold her brother to the manager at the New Holland dealership that sold us our skid steer. He wanted a little spotted, a dapple-colored buck kid to breed some does to. And other than that, this is a doe, which Brandon's probably only going to be looking for doe kids, I would imagine. So the solid black one's a doe, and the tan one right here, the lighter color, not white, but she's a doe. And the rest, I believe, are all bucks based off their ear tags, unless I ear tag somebody wrong. So looks like Brandon will probably get 2 doe kids, because we're not going to get rid of the little spotted doe. That's obvious. We're keeping her. I'll get in trouble if I sell that one. Are you feeling all right? Or are you just mad because you're separated from your mama still? Are you all right? Okay, change of plans. I'm going to put the other babies in here and try to run the big does into that pen, because I've got a little more space. RJ, you next, buddy. Come on. I don't know if I can catch you and move you all on camera. Gotcha. Gotcha. Come on, RJ. Come on. In you go. In you go. There you go. maybe this will be a better idea. Look at there. I've already got one doe curious. They want in here with their babies. Maybe I can feed them in this. Come on, goats. Come on, goats. Oh, hush, Ralph. Come on, goats. Stay in there, stay in there, stay in there. Gotcha. Thought you were gonna outsmart me. Barry, you just gonna hang out in here with them, buddy? All right, got everyone caught, pinned up. I have a pretty good idea of who I want to let go and who we're gonna keep. I'm just kind of waiting on Brandon to get here. I'm really not sure how many more does he's looking for, but he said he did want to add a few more. And reducing our doe herd is going to give us the ability to kind of rotate pastures a little better. This pasture is not going to grow while we're running this many donkeys and alpacas and Ralph, which I don't have a processing date for Ralph yet, but you guys know Ralph will be going to the processor. I know that kind of hurts a lot of people's feelings, but it's just the reality of it. But this pasture is not able to grow while they're all on it. So the goal is reduce some numbers of goats so that we can kind of rotate. Before we kind of got heavily invested into the mini donkeys, I just about had this set up to where I had 4 separate pastures that we could move animals through and give a pasture like this a break. You guys saw we did get the back. There's about 4 acres behind the house that we fenced off a year and a half ago, something like that. And when we had the mini Herefords, the whole herd of mini Herefords, it got severely overgrazed, and without any rain last summer, it never recovered, and it's just now trying. So you can see, this is the gate that allows from the donkey pen over to this back pasture, and it's just now starting to recover and kind of green up a little bit. I've had that gate shut most of the fall and all winter. Now, a lot of what you're seeing out here, a lot of on this hillside, is actually wild onions. This place has tons of wild onions back here in the timber, so it's not actually all grass, but it is starting to green up back here. And here's an example of some of these wild onions. They're just everywhere out here. I mean, by the thousands. And the little donkeys and goats will eat this. I mean, it's not great forage, but they'll eat it, and the whole place smells like onion breath. But I'm trying to let it grow as long as I can, and we keep getting a few rains and some sunshine. You know, I want to let the land recover before we overgraze it. And hopefully pretty soon, I'd say within the next few weeks, we're going to be getting a woods seeder to put on the back of the tractor. It's not really a true no-till drill, but a seed drill to plant grass and things on pasture so that we can do so we can overseed pastures, overseed our hay fields, and, you know, we can plant native grasses and different things, and also do food plots for the deer, because the goal is to have as much grass, to have as much forage for the animals as we can. But when you have too many animals on not enough pasture, it looks like this instead of this. Huge difference, right? So the goal is to not have to feed as much hay and grain. And we all know these animals do better on natural forage than, you know, even alfalfa or feed, any kind of feed. So that's the plan. And selling a few goats is going to help reduce some grazing. And we'll keep a few around. Don't get me wrong, I'm not selling all the goats yet. They're too fun to get rid of completely. I love baby goats during kidding season, and I don't know, they're just entertaining, and I enjoy having them around. So hopefully Brandon will get here pretty soon. He said he'd be here at 11. It's 11:18, so come on, Brandon, let's go. We got things to do today. Better watch out, Brandon. I'll send my kill dog out to get you. I only got one mean one. She just happens to be tiny.
I said, look at everybody. They're so curious.
Oh yeah, they're all curious. Anybody else want to go for a ride? I'm in a selling mood.
Ralph, you want to go?
So no, we'll keep the brown one. We'll keep Spot here. We'll probably keep this dog here. He probably gets to stay. Huh, Bear? I'm thinking mostly just the black and white ones, black and white spotted ones. What's up, Eddie?
What's going
Brandon,
on?
Eddie Family Farm. Heard you need some goats.
Yes, I need just a few more. Those are a lot bigger than ours. They look smaller on TV.
Most of yours are Nigerian dwarf.
Yeah.
So these are Kiko mix, a Kiko cross. Mostly Kiko.
Sweet, those are beautiful.
The two we got from Kevin and them were Pico.
Pico, yeah.
Pygmy and Kiko.
Oh, yeah.
We got a mixture.
I never thought about it. Pico.
Pico.
I like Pico.
Yeah, I like Pico.
Yeah.
But you say that, but hey, some of the best goats I've ever had were Pygmy cross. So Kiko Pygmy cross, like that big gray doe right there. She's getting old now, but man, she's been awesome. And she's like, what, probably a quarter Pygmy? Because her mama was half Pygmy.
Yeah. And her mom is the one we started our very first
Bottle baby.
Really?
We had two. They were named Johnny and June. And they were a mess.
They started out as porch goats.
Well, they started out in the house with Emily.
Yeah, they were in a dog crate in our house.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that big gray doe right there, she looks kind of slim right now, but it's because she's been nursing a baby and they're weaning, but she's been an awesome doe, but she's probably, 6 or 7 years old now?
Yeah.
She was June's last baby. So, hey, calm down, girls. Somebody's got to be in charge.
Gotta have a big head because that would hurt.
So Brandon decided he's going to take pretty much everything I offered to sell. So the two doe kids over here, plus our, I won't say the black and white family. So the spotted black and white, the little black with the white belly, and then solid black, which was actually her baby, and her. She's kind of the queen of the little black and white group. So she was the original, and then baby. I think those two might be sisters, actually. Anyways, it's too much to remember all that. But they're taking mostly the black and white. They're all Kiko, mostly Kiko. A little bit of something else mixed in, but for the most part, high percentage Kiko does. I think most of Brandon's goats are Nigerian dwarfs, so they're going to be a little bit bigger than his. But I think he's got some that came from Hidden Height Farm from Kevin that are Pygmy Kiko cross.
Yeah.
And they called them Picos. I like that.
Yeah.
I like Pico.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to catch these big does and get them in the trailer, and the babies will be easy. They're
Chilling.
just relaxing in
Yeah,
the sun.
they like the sun.
That's one of them too.
Got it.
Got one. Come on, girl.
She got the brakes on.
Get off the brake.
I got you. Hey, not behind you. Get back. That worked.
Teamwork. She's not going.
Oh, no.
I'm very funny. I'll get in trouble for something. Her. That's useless, baby. That'll quit. I told you the babies would be easier to catch.
Yeah, a lot easier. Oh, yes. You already loving that. Yeah. Well,
Calm
don't
down.
speak too soon.
Calm down.
Oh, look at her.
Well, that was a little more lovey than this one. This one's got attitude.
Excuse me.
All right, girls. Y'all have a good time. As Brandon said, he'd take good care of you. Okay? Okay. Don't turn your head sideways at me.
sick, and you know he
Come on.
got out
Go,
of the
Skip.
habit of just talking, and next thing I know, he's already moved.
Come on. Come on. You girls, I worked so hard to get you in here. Now you got to get out so I can let the babies back in here. Come on. Well, little goats are headed out to the Eddy family farm. Open the gate back up. Let these guys and one girl back out. It looks like the other babies are wanting out. Jessie is confused, aren't you, sis? Come on out. Jessie will come out. So, everybody's separated back to where they're supposed to be. And we have a few less goats. I'm okay with that, Lambert. It'll be all right. You know, I used to not get attached to farm animals at all. But I will say it's harder to let some of these animals go than it used to be. And probably part of that's just because they stay around so much. And the way we run the YouTube channel, they become more of a family character than just a farm animal. So there's no way I could let go of like Skip and Lambert and Spot and, you know, some of the different ones that are a little more friendly and personable. But it's harder to let go of some of these animals than it used to be. And that's why it's going to be a little bit harder to let go of Ralph than some of the other steers in the past. Well, I'm getting ready to do the evening chores and got a special treat for Pepper. An entire gallon of milk I bought yesterday. It's just kind of part of living in a small rural community. Sometimes you don't get the freshest of groceries, and bought a gallon of milk yesterday. Kids opened it this morning and it's a little soured. So we're gonna mix this up with a little bit of grain and give it to Pepper, and I think it'll disappear really quick. So hate to see a good gallon of milk go to waste. So I bet we'll just give it to Pepper. I know all of you are hungry too. Phoebe's always hungry. I'll feed you guys in just a minute, though. I'm going to get Pepper started on hers so that she doesn't spill all of yours. How about that, Ralph? Don't knock my camera over, Phoebe. Nope. Don't knock my camera over. Here you go, Pepper. Phoebe. Phoebe, fighting with you. I didn't even hit record. I got to fighting with you, trying to fend you off of Pepper's milk mixture. There is grain in there, but you're gonna have to get to it, Pepper. Come on. You guys missed it. I was trying to record a clip where Pepper was letting me touch her while she's drinking milk. Look at that. The key to a happy pig's heart is a little sour milk. She never lets me pet her. Get you a drink. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Pepper, are we friends? Did we just become best friends? Huh? Look at you. Let me scratch your ear? Just a little at a time, huh? You like that milk? Yeah. Did you guys hear that? There's like an explosion sound. Like a sonic boom. I don't know what that sound was, and it probably didn't come across on camera, but it sounded like an explosion or a sonic boom or something. Phoebe, get off the camera. Hey, get back. All right, Pepper. Come back over here. Come on, Pepper. The duck's gonna come get some milk. You wanna buy it? You guys see this duck? Oh, you can just barely see it. She changed her mind. Phoebe, back up. All right, Pepper. never happened. I have to get you more gallons of milk more often, huh? Tell Mom, oh, it must have been soured. I'll take it to Pepper. She likes that. You guys believe this? Look, oh, Pepper come back. She's never let me pet her before. I mean, I blame it on the milk. I know it's the milk's fault, but shoot, tomorrow maybe I'll get you some yogurt or some ice cream or something. Yeah, come on. Is that good stuff? Are you the Dairy Queen pig? You like the dairy? Look at that. All right, I'll leave you alone. Everybody else is hungry too. Can you believe that, Ralph? Pepper's never let me pet her like that. That's the first time, ever. Yeah. Shake your head. Say, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now you just want to eat too, huh? Back up, girl. Back up, girl. That'll let me in. Pardon me, coming through. Excuse me. Dinner's on the table. Hi, Reba. Where are you going? All right, good talk. Looks like everybody else is sharing their dinner in here. Phoebe, you and Goose having a good dinner? Oh, Steve and Jerry. What's up, buddies? You fellas doing all right? Jerry don't like me blocking his food bowl. You two roosters do realize there's a fence in between you where you're trying to fight, right? No. They ain't got a clue. You two? You can't even get to each other to fight. Do you know that? Copper and the old man. You two. Maybe we got rid of the little girl that was causing all the drama around here and causing you two to think you're tough guys. Huh? Maybe you two will quit rutting a little bit. Don't have that little prissy girl standing up against the fence causing you to go crazy, huh? What? You're getting awful close. Dude. You got a crusty nose. Quit licking my camera. Now it's all blurry. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we got got rid of the girl that's causing the drama around here between you two. Think you two can be friends now? At least for a little while? You sure smell bad. You smell real bad. I'll tell you one thing. Just selling off a few of these does sure makes it a lot easier to feed the goats. And we won't go through near as much feed with them. So we still have, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 breeding age does, plus our one little doeling from her. So having 7 does, we can still expect to get probably 10 to 12 kids easily, and up to, maybe 14 if we had all twins. So we'll still have a kid crop. Old Bear here will still have goats to protect, won't you, buddy? You love the goats. You're a good boy. You know that? You're a good boy. He protects everybody. It's not just the goats. All the chickens and ducks and the donkeys, and heck, I think he even thinks he's protecting Ralph. Don't you, buddy? So chores are done, animals are fed, everybody's taken care of. It's a beautiful, calm evening here in Oklahoma. It's we don't get too many days like this throughout the year. Before you know it, it's going to be 100 degrees again. But anyways, sold off some goats today. I don't regret that decision at all. I've been wanting to trim back the goat herd for a long time, just couldn't bring myself to sell them. But they went to a great home, Brandon and Eddie over at Eddie Family Farm. Go check out Brandon if you've not ever seen his channel. They're brand new to the farming world. Brandon is a deputy in our local county here, and they just recently purchased some land, moved out to the country, and they're still learning. They're learning how to live and operate on a farm and how to take care of animals. And they've got goats and chickens and rabbits, and they've got a llama and a kangaroo. I'm not sure how long he's going to have the kangaroo. I think he might sell that. But anyways, cool little channel that it's growing really, really well. They've done awesome. I remember when Brandon first started talking to me about starting a YouTube channel, I was still a trooper. And he just basically said he didn't know that he'd ever be able to put himself on camera and talk to a camera and all that stuff. And now they do it. They've got 2 separate channels. His wife has a channel, and they're killing it. They're doing awesome. So Eddie Family Farm, go check them out. And also, guys, don't forget today's video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. If you're in the market for a new mattress, go check them out. The link is in the description box. Anyways, guys, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a great day. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.